Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thanks for joining me today as we uncover the mysteries of the Mandela effect itself and find out the true meaning of it all. We must discover what is really happening, what is really going on here, to change these things that we know and hold dear to us. And let us help others discover the meaning of the Mandela effect and how it affects them and the price of milk. Thank you.
No, I don't take. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela effectians. So it's good to be back, guys, after at least a 7-month break. I believe the last show we did was Memorial Day, so we're working into season 8 right now. And like I said, it's good to be back. We had a house flood in our house, and we've been since dealing with that. But yes, it's good to be back, guys. I've got Teresa Lynch here with me. Let's get started, okay, guys? Let's see who's in the chat. Anyone in the chat yet? Yes, it is good to be back. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing tonight, Teresa, this is kind of what brought me back into it, okay? I see Collins here. We got Lori. Hi, Lori. NB's here. Good to see you all. Yes, so this is what got me back into the Mandela effect, honestly. Uh, this seems to be an older Mandela effect, but it's brand new for me about Michelangelo's David um, statue. I'll let this lady here explain it. This is from TikTok, JPal20, user on TikTok.com. So let me share this. Hang on. Before I do, what do you guys remember with the statue of David? Do you remember him having like round pupils, like, or were they heart shaped or star shaped? I mean, what do you remember his pupils looking like? And be honest with me in the chat. Okay, what do you remember? Oh, hey, Julie. Good to see you too. Happy New Year, everyone, too, by the way. All right. NB says no idea. Because this one was huge for me. I remember round pupils, and now they're heart shaped. I'm gonna let this lady explain it, okay?
Crazy, and people confirmed this Mandela effect in my last video. Let us have this conversation in a full video. Michelangelo's David, this statue, to me, always had smooth eyes, but apparently he does not have smooth eyes. He has heart-shaped eyes. In what world, in what timeline could this even be possible? If you
Oh
look
my
at the
goodness.
comments on my last video, nobody thinks that this man had heart-shaped eyes.
No.
Everybody remembers it as smooth. And a lot of people didn't believe this, so they had to Google it. And you know what you find when you Google it? The statue has heart-shaped eyes. There are a couple of the pictures that, from a certain angle, it doesn't look like the pupils are heart-shaped.
Let me just say, guys, this one really did it for me right here.
They look rounded, I guess, depending on where you are, but I don't remember the statue having pupils at all. It was always smooth. And I remember how creepy it was because of the smooth eyes, like lifeless. And it's a statue, obviously it's lifeless. And if you look up Michelangelo's David smooth eyes, you cannot find anything on it, except for other people like me talking about how this is not correct.
So basically, what she's saying right there says it all. Okay, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Hey, Teresa.
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
How you doing? Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see. We got 8 people watching now. Come on, guys. Get the
Welcome
word out.
everyone. Sorry we've been away so long. Nice to have you back. Thank you for joining us. We have a really good show tonight. So just hang on tight and grab some coffee or hot chocolate or whatever and enjoy, and you're gonna have a good show, right, Brian?
Yes, we're gonna have a great show.
Yep.
We expect it to be, we expect it to be a shorter show tonight. That's why We didn't invite the rest of the gang, but hopefully we'll be
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we'll get everyone back together soon. Maybe this Friday if everyone's
Yeah.
available, if the fates allow, as the song says. Um, anyway, we'll see. So Lori here remembers Smooth Eyes. We got Dean Johnson says,
Wow.
I like how Dean always posts in the
Welcome
biblical
back,
aspect.
Dean.
Yeah, good to see you, Dean.
Yes, Dean.
Dean says David lifted up his eyes and saw the angel of the Lord stand between the earth and the heaven. 1 Corinthians 21:16. And
Oh,
he,
wow.
yeah, never saw heart-shaped eyes. No. Like I said, this is new for me, you guys. I'm not sure how long this Mandela effect's been out. I
Mm-hmm.
think I heard some people say it was from May of this past year. Again, I'm
Yeah.
sorry I missed this one. It's huge for me. Christina says smooth eyes. Okay, so it seems like we're all on board here. Um, then this is probably a Mandela for. I'm not saying it is or isn't at this point. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to see what you guys remember. The next
It's
thing,
definitely don't remember the hearts. It looks weird.
yeah, absolutely weird. And Teresa, thank you for blocking that out. By the way, I didn't want to get in trouble with
Oh
any kind of
yeah, the
YouTube patrol
yeah, that part.
or whatever. um, yeah, yeah. Christina says, I don't know. Thought his eyes were softer overall.
Yeah.
All right. So the other thing about the statue of David by Michelangelo is what he had over his shoulder. I remember it being like a sling,
Yes.
but it looks quite interesting here. Hang on.
Brian, you're not
But-
presenting.
Oh, I'm not.
No,
Hang on. Let me go
I'm
back.
only seeing the one picture.
Sorry. Okay, I got to remember. I got to switch between tabs. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
I haven't
there's the
seen no
fuller.
pictures.
You can see the heart-shaped eyes there,
Yeah.
along with the sling over his shoulder, supposed sling.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Teresa, for blocking this image out. I appreciate it.
Are you welcome? It was easy to find.
Here's some Teresa that residue that Teresa found. Right.
Well, I want you to read it. It's kind of a history about why the hearts are like that now.
Okay, so this is not a residue.
No,
This
it's not
is like,
residue. It's just talking about the hard eyes.
yes,
The man,
Sandy.
Sandy says the man
Yes,
excuse.
yes. Thank you for reminding me. Sandy puts it the man's excuse. Okay,
Man excuse.
Sandy Diva. She's doing amazing with her channel. By the way, you guys
Oh
should check
God,
it out.
yeah.
Anyway, the heart-shaped eyes of David. If the perfectly chiseled body of David doesn't amaze you, then maybe the fact that he has heart-shaped eyes will too. Basically, yes, you read that right. His pupils are heart-shaped and not circular. While the accurate reason remains unknown, there are many speculations about this. Some say it's because of the height of the statue and the shape highlights the reflection in his pupils. You know, that's something else we noticed too about the Washington and um, uh, Rushmore, Mount Rushmore. If you look at Mount Rushmore, I can pull that up in a bit, but you can see sort of the same kind of artwork there, where you see it cut out in the pupils. So
So weird.
I'm wondering if those are kind of heart shaped. Now we'll have to see. We'll have to go back
Yep.
and revisit those. So others thinking that the statue of David overlooking Florence represents love for its people. There are also speculations it's a play with the letter D. Uh, I don't know what that's kind of cut off right there, Teresa. So forgive
Oh
me.
no, there's the next page to it.
Oh,
Go
there is.
next page. Yeah, go to the next page.
Okay. Well,
The rest of it.
I didn't get to see that part when you sent me that screenshot. I'm sorry. So
I did. Yeah, I did. There was two parts. That's why I said two parts. Yeah.
that's fine. Can you just explain why it was a D?
No.
Oh, and the other thing is the strong eyebrows. Christina notes the strong
Yeah.
eyebrows.
Yeah. I just think it looks weird. Yeah, there you go.
They
Oh, there it is.
Hey,
Yeah, that was
okay.
it. You just had it. You just had it. Go back to where you were. That was the rest of it.
Oh,
Right
okay.
there.
Well, okay. Well, right there at the top, those eyebrows, they kind of resemble Trump's eyebrows, don't they?
Yeah.
Very firm eyebrows there. Let's go to this tab here. Matt Reed This is one of the ones I found in your group.
Mm-hmm.
I was searching for the Michelangelo David, and I did find this. Matt Reed posted. Um, is it possible maybe Michelangelo is trying to have a dual thing here, where he's showing the severed phallus? I hate to say that, of Goliath. Is that what that is trying to represent there? And then there's a whole article about that.
Weird.
I never heard this in my life. Like, no, it was always a sling for sure. But now, as you look at it closer, it's like, is it really a sling? So
That does
uh,
not look like no
intended to
sling, Brian. Not in this reality.
no. So
No,
yeah. So just
no.
it's pretty obvious now what it looks like, that Michelangelo intended to convey the idea of a power transfer between the slain and the victorious, depicting this biblical warrior holding Goliath's severed phallus over his shoulder. That is so messed up. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no.
I mean, you do see that. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I can't
So
stop laughing. I'm sorry.
it's okay. So yeah, then we go on to this next uh, Mandela, which
Mm-hmm.
Matt Reed posted this December 27th, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of our top contributors in the
Oh
Mandela
yeah.
Residue, Reality Residue Hunters, by the way. It's on Facebook. Teresa, by the way, I don't know if you know, but you got 3,200 subscribers there, members.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
If anybody's interested in joining, you want to tell them how, but please answer the questions. It is a
Yes.
private group.
Yeah, just just do a search on Facebook, Mandela
Mm-hmm.
Reality Residue Hunters, and you'll find it. It is a private group, so yes, you'll have to answer the questions to join.
Yes.
We're on our 5-year anniversary on that group.
Is it 5 years?
It says right here in the about section.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's probably in the title too, like the picture.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yep. So just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So Matt Reed says here about the stormtroopers. Do you guys remember the stormtroopers with these knee garters? Now I did a video on this 6 years ago, but I wanted to share it because Matt Reed posted this recently.
Yeah.
We're running into this a lot, where some people are experiencing new Mandela effects, just like me. I was experiencing that. That was new for me about that statue.
Yeah.
Some people were already aware of it, like say 6 years ago or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we're all. I don't know. I've been watching like All Time on YouTube, and he presented this video that maybe there are 12 possibilities or theories for the Mandela effect. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure. Don't want to go too far into that, but you can watch that video if you like.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, these knee garters were not there. They
Mm-hmm.
come on, guys.
No.
Do you remember that? I don't remember that.
Looks weird.
Yeah, it does.
Aw.
Thanks,
Read.
Dean, for sharing those.
Thank you, Dean.
All right, so then share this just some pictures here, so you can see it boldly stands out, the knee garter. If I zoom in on that image,
Mm-hmm.
you can see it right here. It's the right knee that there's a knee garter. But not only that, there's this what is that, like a necklace looking thing? I'm not sure what that
What
is.
that is?
Let me just try to zoom in some more. You see, there's some like little dots right here. There's 1, 2, 3,
This
4,
is
5,
bling bling,
6, 7,
Brian.
8, 9, 10,
Bling
11.
bling.
Yeah, that's so weird to me. Like, and then you have this hexagonal shape right here on the kneecap. So definitely interesting stuff with the stormtrooper going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on this one. See if it
It
changes some
couldn't
more.
change again, Brian.
Yeah. See, but here's my video. This is from 6 years ago.
Wow.
We had some new huge MEs at that time, stormtroopers, knee garters. We had the Damascus goats and the New York bull and carry on something wayward son. So let me just play this back for you guys.
I have to give credit for Brian, Brian Stavely on this one. He says stormtroopers have changed. And if you look closely, what do you notice? Take a minute and think about it. Okay, time's up. Apparently, the Star Wars, if you look at the first 3 movies, now they have these garters around their legs. They look like sissy girls now.
Gosh,
Sissy girls.
I'm kind of laughing at my own thing here. I can't believe I said that on the air.
Okay, I've heard
but,
worse.
yeah. So yeah, they do kind of look like that. I'm sorry with those knee garters there. I just wanted to share that, like I said, because Matt Reed posted about that being that was a new effect for him. And Christina says the knees were smoother, like a rounded joint.
Yeah.
She said, I know someone who has a box set, the original 3 Star Wars, with a picture of an all gold C3PO on the box.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to get my hands on it for a weekend. There you go. Well, I hope you find it, Christina, and then you can share it with us, by all means, yeah, share it with us. But we're gonna get we're gonna get in a little bit. We're gonna talk more about the fog that people are talking about. But before I do,
God.
there's another Mandela effect, guys. That this one rings very strongly for me. This is a post in Teresa's group from John Carroll. Thank you, John, for sharing this.
Yes, thank you.
There's a new ET movie effect. Okay, and I want you guys to tell us what you remember. Where they walk into the house, were they wearing hazmat hoods or astronaut helmets? What do you remember?
Let's ask the chat before we tell them the answer. Let's see what they say.
Okay, which one?
Yep. Hey, Brian, can you click to the right of my picture there? To the right.
What's that? Oh, I'm
My
sorry
picture?
about that. Yeah,
It's okay.
It's
not a bad picture. It wasn't my best picture. That's why I did the baby thing. Not my best picture.
I don't know why that does pop up on all the.
It's okay. It's not a bad picture.
No, it's fine. So okay, so I'll play this. But what do you guys remember?
That's crazy. What are people saying?
I was just reading what Dean put here. Dean says Revelation 12:7. There was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought his angels.
Oh.
So Christina says, I think astronaut, but honestly, I can't remember.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the odd thing is, guys, I only remember hazmat hoods.
Me too.
I remember them bringing in the plastic screening. Basically, they were basically like, yes. Almost. Hey, Melissa, good to see you.
Hey, Melissa.
Melissa remembers hazmat. Lori remembers hazmat hoods. So yeah, let me play this for you guys.
I don't remember astronaut.
E.T. When the government came to invade.
When the government came to invade on the house.
They were not wearing astronaut suits. They were wearing hazmat suits.
Take a look at that, guys. Look, you guys see that? They're greeted by an astronaut man.
And we're seeing an
astronaut
suit.
No.
That is definitely a Mandela.
We all know and remember that it was hazmat suits. And now you have these motherfuckers coming in wearing
Excuse the French, guys. Sorry about that.
That looks so weird.
There's the Mandela effect again. Who remembers the
Wait, hold on. How many people in spacesuits?
I can't tell.
It looked like 2 of them.
Huh. That's so weird.
Okay. But then I go to this website here, right? This is from Cinema Blend, okay? 5 things that don't make sense about ET, the extraterrestrial. This is a really good article here. I'll post it in the chat for anyone who wants to read this on the side, okay? Christina says, no, not that way. Not that shiny helmet. Nope. Yep. Lori says, that looks weird now. That's so crazy. Isn't it?
I don't remember an astronaut. To me, they were wearing big hats, Matt, with the big, it looks like a beekeeper kind of hat. You know what I mean? The big hats.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So this article goes on to say, where did the G-men, the government men, get an astronaut suit? So at the
What I
climax
want to
of
know.
ET the extraterrestrial, sorry, Elliot, spelled with 2 L's and 2 T's, got to say that because maybe that changes, comes to the frightening realization that he's not the only one aware of his alien friend's earthly presence, nor the only one anticipating the return of his species when he and his family get a surprise visit. As soon as the G-men, whose tracking ET has been hinted at throughout the film, they make their way into their home, Elliot knows that these people want to take his sick friend away from him. However, if it were my door knocking on, my first question upon his first laying eyes of the stranger would have been, did you take a wrong turn at Saturn? Right? I, I'm sorry, these articles crack me up sometimes. But anyway, while the proactive suits G-men wear as they approach are obviously hazmat suits, the first person to enter the household is clearly wearing what appears to be a fully automated astronaut suit, helmet, jetpack, and all. Unless I missed the part where NASA was involved in this operation, I'm not sure the purpose of what this outfit is for. Has astronaut gear proven to be far more effective in preventing contamination than the initial visitor wanted to be extra careful when exposing himself to a non-human immigrant, or did they feel that ET might feel more comfortable at first by being approached by a fellow space explorer? Well, it certainly didn't make the family feel comfortable, nor does the movie do much to make the reasoning for this astronomical or astronautical appearance clear. So, yeah, definitely a really good article. Not sure why they did that, guys, but it is a Mandela for me. It's a huge Mandela. Let me know if it is for you in the comments if you're just watching this now. So then we have this. Let me see. I want to show you basically. Okay, so I'm not able to show the video per se, but I'll do clips, just a short clip. So you see ET on the ground here, right? He's sick. So then, of course, hang on. Let me find that scene. Okay, here it is. It's at the beginning part. So he's sick, laying on the ground. Then he's greeted by this spaceman. Okay, astronaut suit. And then they lay the hazmat. I remember all this. I just don't remember that spaceman. Don't remember that at all. All hazmat. Now, I will say there are mostly hazmat folks. Okay, but I do not remember the spaceman coming to see him.
I agree.
That's just so weird to me.
Yeah.
And I was kind of hoping to see a little bit of that red bar flag in there. Unfortunately, that's it's the way it is now. So yeah, guess have to get over it. Next thing. So then we have this article, or this not article, but Teresa posted in her group about Jimmy Carter.
Yes.
As you guys know, Jimmy Carter passed away. What is December 29th? Is that right?
What was the day I have there?
It says December 29th. You posted it the same day, I assume, right?
Yes, yeah. yes.
And it says here, okay. Does anybody have any memory of him dying before today? Former President Jimmy Carter, the 39th president of the U.S., passed away at the age of 100. So he made it to 100 years old.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the longest living president?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, there it is right there. Surrounded by his family, he died peacefully in his home in Plains, Georgia. His passing comes to a year after the death after his wife, Rosalind, died on November 19th, 2023 at 96 years old. Carter made history, the first president to reach 100 years old, becoming the oldest living former president, known for his unwavering dedication to peace and humanity. Spent his post-presidency years brokering international peace and making the world a better place.
And then there's pictures. And then there's pictures. Different pictures if you want to show them. Different ages. You'll see young ones, older ones. There you go. There's a younger one. There's him throwing a baseball. There's him and his wife. Time magazine. That's going to be a collector's item. There's he when he was in the military. Look how young he is there. There's him. There you go. I didn't put that many pictures.
That's all of them.
There were so many more pictures I could have done. But you get the idea.
Well,
so my question to the group is, in the chat, do you remember Jimmy Carter ever passing away before? You can show the comments if you want in my group. Some people do remember him.
Oh, really? Let me see. Let me go back to the comments.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Okay.
You'll have to go back.
Yeah. You see it?
Go to the comment. There you go.
There's 8 comments.
Oh, there's a few of them.
Okay.
There you go. Some do, some don't.
Shanda Halloway says, yes, he already died one time about 15 more years ago. I'm seeing it on the news now, just checking my Mandela groups, and I am in shock. Yes, Maureen says, I thought a few years ago, but also weird. Valerie says, I can never forget the video of Bush Sr. funeral where almost everyone in the front row got mysterious envelopes, and Carter was checking in his program to see if he got one. He did not.
Yep.
I don't remember him dying before, but I remember his wife passing. Yeah. And, you know.
Yeah, everybody's different.
And John Carroll, he says maybe CERN sent him through a portal, and where he went through a cat jumped within him, so that he almost out of 9 lives. That's pretty funny.
So what do you think? What is the chat saying?
So
Sylvie said she don't remember.
Yeah, we're seeing a mixture of people remembering and not remembering.
Yeah.
Or maybe this doesn't affect them. So
that's why I asked people to see what they remember. You know what I mean?
I got a surprise for you.
Evie, I'm live, okay? I'll be right in there.
Hey, I got a surprise.
Oops.
Sorry, guys. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. I'll be in there in just a minute, okay, sweetie?
Okay, what's next?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What do we have next, Brian?
You close the door, sweetie?
I put a dice and candy in there.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Did you have a good Christmas, Brian? Speaking of Christmas,
yes.
Did everybody out there have a good Christmas?
Yes. Did you?
I did once my bronchitis finally went away after having it since December 3rd, which I am feeling a lot better now.
I think I had it since like around there too, right around the.
Actually, normally when you get bronchitis, it stays for 3 to 4 weeks. Just give everybody a warning. Not sure if it's related to the FOG that we're going to be talking about.
Yes. Well, I don't know. Like it's being talked about big time everywhere on all social media. So we definitely.
I see. We do the fog last. What do you think?
That's what I'm trying to hold out for. We're almost there. We've got this another Emmy that maybe.
This one's crazy.
Yeah, this one blew me away, Teresa. You always tell me, hey, Brian, you're gonna SHIT when you hear this. So this one kind of did. I was actually in the bathroom when you told me, and it was weird. So
well, go ahead and talk about it and let people know what's going on, because this one is crazy.
Yeah, so there's a new huge Emmy. The bald eagle was never our national bird. It was never our official national bird, but now it is.
Yep.
So I guess it was Christmas or Christmas Eve. Joe Biden declared it our national bird. You can read the article if you want.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, it is now. So isn't that crazy? Yeah.
To me, it was always the national. Yeah.
All right, let's get into this fog stuff. Okay, the FOG stuff that we were mentioning.
Okay.
But I want to ask the chat: Is the eagle a Mandela effect for you? The bald eagle was never our national bird until recently. Oh, Christina says, "Oh no, the eagle." Thank you for covering this. Great, Christina. All right, ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna play some of these videos kind of back to back.
I'm gonna mute myself so people can hear them.
Yes, and I do believe that this music shouldn't be copyright, but if there is something, I'll try to skip over it.
Fog. There's this fog phenomenon going on worldwide where people are like in dense fog, misty fog. They could taste it. It tastes weird. Well, I woke up Sunday here in Los Angeles. The fog was so dense, I couldn't see across the street. Yesterday, I made a video. Monday, it was like a misty fog. So here we are, Tuesday morning, and I'm going to show you what the fog looks like in Los Angeles again. I've lived in Los Angeles half my life.
Hey,
I've never seen fog like this. Let me show you what it looks like today.
Thanks, Julie. Yeah, there's this weird fog, you guys. Apparently, it's
pretty foggy. Again,
it's almost like it's manufactured, doesn't it? Like, I'm seeing some of these videos, and I don't know what to think. You know, I haven't seen the fog myself.
It's been like this for quite some time. On top of that, everybody I know is hacking their lungs up with something, and you're not hearing.
Yes, Teresa, maybe that could be part of the reason you and I have been having this sort of bronchitis.
Yes.
I'm good, thank you, Evie. Yeah, so the the fog has been going on for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Evie. Thank you.
And it's been making people sick too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I've been hacking up a lung for like a whole month. Never. I mean, and the doctor was sick himself when he prescribed me the medicine, the antibiotic, because they only things they test you for these days are the C19, the flu, and the strep. Those are the only real things they test for.
Brian, I wanted to see if you can find some more videos about this, because they're showing the way that the fog is coming down. It's really weird. Can you see if you can find some others? Wait till you see the way the fog's coming down.
I'm gonna find some others.
So you're telling
it's weird.
This is what it looks like.
Pops up all over the United
there you go.
And is being
to me, that looks like snow.
With these particles.
Hang on, I gotta tell you though, I felt sick as a dog, Teresa, for a whole month.
I know it's this stuff. They're up to no good again. You know.
Chemical smell and are leaving.
A repeat of 2020, if you know what I mean.
And some people who have been exposed to fog are falling ill with the same illness of inflamed
sinuses, can't sleep,
loss of appetite.
No.
And people think this is just a normal cold and flu and has nothing to do with this abnormal fog.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fog situation keeps on getting stranger and stranger.
This is unreal, you guys.
This video was taken of a complete.
Watch this. Watch this. I've seen this.
Yeah, we're gonna
play
watch
this one, Brian.
First, the big thing was drones, and now it's fog. This is so weird, you guys.
I wonder if they're related.
And some people are saying that some of the videos are just snow and it's not actual fog.
Christina, I've seen that video too about the swimming pool. Patches of it looking like a crystalline fungus.
Yes, crystalline.
This video here,
yeah.
The woman turns on her light in the same area she was already in.
It looks like snow almost.
It's caused by the fog. Strange
That's not normal.
Just floating around, acting and behaving not like normal fog.
No.
I think the strangest thing that we have seen so far is this next video.
It's in Florida. That's East Texas.
There you go. Look at.
She woke up to
That's
it
the
this
one.
morning. She's had a pool for years. I've had a pool, and many people that have pools have never seen anything like this. She hadn't added new chemicals, changed anything about the water. The only difference is that there's been fog pouring in every morning and orbs and drones in her area.
Orbs and drones.
And as I've mentioned in the past, so there's no facts to back this. People are calling it a chemical fog.
Oh my God!
Fucking conspiracy theorist, but I am, and so this falls in line.
Strange fog is making people sick.
Yes.
That's not normal.
Shit. What is this? This is not fog.
What in the world?
This is not here. So this falls in line.
Fog in Sarasota, Florida.
Yeah.
It looks like there's smoke. Wow. The city of Sarasota.
Thank you, Dean, for sharing that.
What it looks like just about that is crazy.
Crazy fog.
And it's not just the United States, Brian.
Yeah,
it's in Europe, other places too.
In other places that you think would be near water, because typically you get fog near water.
Yep. Look at this. What?
What is this they're about to show us?
I don't know, but it's going to be scary. Whatever it is, watch this.
Oh, what the heck?
What?
Oh, like
What is
hair.
that?
It's got
What?
some kind of hair coming from the fog, maybe.
Hair?
I mean, that could be from critters. Like I'm thinking, like nighttime creatures, like spiders and bugs.
Yeah.
What is that?
Is there something going on with this fog
Look at this fog.
and then people getting sick? Because hear me out. About 4 or 5 days ago, I was on TikTok and one of my friends had posted that there had been fog in her area for the last 3 to 4 days before that. And I was like, that's weird. I wonder if she lives anywhere near me because I'm in southeast Nebraska and it had been doing exactly that for the last 3 to 4 days. I believe she said she was from Houston or something. But then I look at her other comments and people from all over the United States are talking about they have also experienced fog in these comment section, and people from Pennsylvania and Houston and southeastern Nebraska and Colorado are all experiencing this fog. And we are geographically in very different areas.
Yeah.
That's strange.
That's what doesn't make sense.
Now, people, Oregon, Florida, like all over the place are saying that they've experienced this exact same thing. I understand it's cold and flu season, whatever. This could be just a weird coincidence, but is there
smart dust? Ever heard of it? Listen, I'm just catching up on this whole fog situation.
Yeah, watch this. Watch this.
What if? Let me just tell you what smart dust is.
I don't know where to get that creepy music from. If you guys know what it is, post it in the chat, please. What is that creepy music called?
If you don't know, it's the size of a grain of sand. Smart dust sensors can detect light, temperature, vibration, magnetism, chemicals, air pressure, humidity, movement.
Smart dust?
Communication. Smart dust sensors communicate wirelessly to send data to a larger system for storage and analysis. They can be used for a variety of things, including
surveillance,
environmental monitoring, surveillance, biomedical applications, a lot.
Yeah, look at this.
And as this has been further developed over the years, it has gotten to the point where it can be dispersed in the wind. It's even been military funded to use smart dust sensors.
Smart dust sensors.
Mm-hmm.
How does all this data get transmitted? These tiny sensors communicate wirelessly, creating a mesh network that relays information back to a central hub. This allows for real-time data collection.
I don't know how far down the rabbit hole you want to go, I guess, right?
We're going down it, Brian.
The fog is making people sick.
Look at this. Today.
Yeah. World, you guys.
What the?
Now here's someone else that's saying smart dust. The drone sprayed it.
What? It looks like paper.
Oh my goodness. It looks like rice particles. It said the drone. It said the drone
So what
sprayed
is this fog seen all over the world? Let's talk about it. First off, I want to remind you that the Bible says that God did not give us a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. So as you see these things going on in the sky, like the fog that has a crazy smell and a crazy texture, don't have fear. Things are going on that we don't understand, but we have the protection of God. But if you live in an area and you've seen this fog, I want you to comment below and tell me what your experience has been so far. But I pray for everybody who's been sick lately with respiratory issues. I pray for you for healing in Jesus' name. And let this video be a sign to you that it doesn't matter what you see going on in the heavens, God is in control. It doesn't matter
That's true.
what
We all need to hear that, guys. You hear that?
When God is on your side, when God be for you, who can be against you? But I wanted to
There's a polar vortex coming, Brian. You might want to Google that next. I read about that. Something's coming.
A polar vortex.
Yeah, I want you to Google that after we're done with this part.
Okay, we'll do a couple more videos.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Because this is what people are talking about. People are talking about this strange, dangerous fog. I mean, it's making people
No
sick.
wonder everybody's getting sick.
So you're telling me that an abnormal fog pops up all over the United States and is being reported in Europe as well, with these particles that are flying around that are not snow or moisture, have a chemical smell, and are leaving a white residue in
They're leaving a white residue.
And some people
Ew.
have been exposed.
And also, it looks like a snowstorm, don't it?
It kind of does. It looks like a blizzard.
Yeah.
Can't sleep,
Sinuses can't. Yes, I've been having sinus issues. I normally wear a CPAP, you guys, but I had to quit.
And my nose has been bleeding. Remember, Brian, when I showed that picture? My nose has been bleeding.
But yeah, but it's okay. But normally, maybe we can share it later, Teresa. But I just want to share a couple more videos. We're gonna have to cut soon because we're.
Should I do a call out? call out
Sure.
for people? Okay.
Sure, go right ahead if you want to do a few call outs.
I'm going to do a call out, everybody. So I'm going to start with Colin. Welcome to Colin. Welcome to NB. Lori H. Welcome. Julie.
This is
Dean
Daytona Beach
Johnson.
Shores,
Welcome.
Florida. Okay, y'all.
Christine Leone. Welcome. Make sure I didn't miss you. Melissa, Bible 101. Welcome. Lori H. Julie. I'm probably repeating the same name. Scrolling down. Sorry. And welcome in the studio. Welcome. Nice to meet you in the studio. Welcome to the show. Okay, Brian, go ahead. I just did a short call out, shout out, whatever you want to call it.
All right,
Brian.
I think we're ready to call it. Thanks for coming, you guys. Have a great Mandela Effect night, and God bless you all. We'll hope to see you this Friday.
Yes, we'll be back with more interesting Mandela effects and more interesting subjects.
All right. Well, thanks, you guys.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone. Yes, we're finished, Evie. This is it. Good night, you guys.
Good show, Brian.